Addressing questions raised by members of the House of People Representatives, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed said the optimistic forecast follows the past impressively successful year when major policy commitments were successfully executed. According to the Premier, Ethiopia's overall growth trajectory is among the 4 or 5 globally fast-growing economies. The foundation of this projection growing, according to the Premier, is the comprehensive homegrown economic reform agenda that fundamentally shifts the nation's economic resilience away from a purely agriculture-led model.
አጠቃላይ growth በተለይ ባለፈው ዓመትና የዚህ ዓመት በጣም ትልቅ የሚባልና በዓለም ላይ በጣት የሚቆጠሩ 4-5 ሀገራት
Ethiopia's overall growth places it among the world's 4 or 5 fastest growing economies. This achievement is the outcome of efforts to boost foreign direct investment, implement economic reforms, and strengthen key systems. The homegrown reform strategy promotes a diversified, multi-sectoral approach that integrates agriculture, industry, mining, tourism, and technology, supported by strong collaboration between the government, the private sector, and civil society. Additionally, the country's foreign currency reserves have increased tenfold compared to pre-reform levels, demonstrating the effectiveness of these policy measures.
Despite the strategic shift, the agriculture sector grew a robust 7.3% in the last fiscal year, contributing 2.5% to the overall GDP growth, the Premier stated. The mining sector in particular registered substantial progress, boosting its contribution to GDP growth from 0.1% to 1%, he said. The service sector, according to him, maintained strong growth at 7.5%, contributing 3.1% to the overall growth. Abiy noted that the reform has produced notable improvements in fiscal strength and foreign exchange generation.
Government revenue has seen a remarkable flow, growing from 170 billion birr at the start of the reform period to 1 trillion birr in the current fiscal year. Ethiopia's employment rate has also shown significant improvement. Notably, the economy has expanded considerably compared to previous years, driven largely by the substantial rise in foreign direct investment. The strong inflow of foreign investment continues to play a key role in accelerating the country's economic growth.
Regarding international trade, the total volume of export achieved in the entire last fiscal year was matched in just 4 months of the current fiscal year, the Premier said. Regarding debt, the Premier stated that Ethiopia's total debt does not exceed 23 billion USD.
Regarding national debt, there is a common perception that Ethiopia is heavily indebted. However, this should be viewed in comparison with other countries. In reality, our debt level is not particularly high, even compared to some of our neighboring nations. The main challenge lies in the fact that a large portion of our debt consists of commercial loans. To address this, we are actively engaged in loan renegotiations.
The Prime Minister announced that his government has not incurred a single dollar of new commercial loan over the past 7 years.